Honey, hello. Why am I cut off? Why am I cut at the waist? Why is this, honey? What have I done? What have I done? Hold on. I don't know why I'm cut in half like Anakin Skywalker today. There we go. There we go. Hooray! Oh my god, chat. Hello. Hi. Greetings. Salutations. It is me. It is, Sokar. Sokar Starfire. Your favorite vampire. The broadcaster, the streamer, the Vtuber, the guy who presses go live and then talks for hours. And then, yeah, that's what I do. I wanted to showcase some different art today, just because. Actually, do you think it would be possible to put the slideshow in this scene? Oh, imagine if we could do that. I also hope you can't hear the hammering in the background. I don't know what the hell's going on, but as soon as I started stream today, upstairs neighbors were like, yeah, let's get out our fucking Bob the Builder tool set and just start DIYing, renovating. So, I don't know. I guess it's a nice, metaphor for how I feel today mentally. I feel like there's someone in my brain today mentally, just like hammering away, keeping me distracted. Okay, what was I trying to do? I was trying to, here we go. Watch this. This is how professional of a streamer that I am, that I can just on the fly make a source. Okay? I can make a source. This. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. What if I stick it here? And then sorry D, but I have to disable that. Don't worry D, because that particular piece of art is in there. It's in this slideshow. But I think this is more fair. Yes, everyone gets their spotlight in the corner. There we go. Well, you can probably tell by my voice and my general mood. I feel like shit today, okay? I feel like shit. I feel like Garbo. I feel like I've just been steamrolled, just crushed, just thrown into a wine press. I don't know. I just feel very tired today. I'm a tired, broken man. And Annie was asking me, is it, the coffee? You get this way whenever you don't have your coffee. And I've been having my coffee. Despite being out of creamer, I have been drinking it. It has been very strong and very bitter, but, a coffee addict needs their fix. Hi, Mac. Hello. Hi, honey. But despite all the coffee, I still feel like absolute shit. So, You know, it's probably been a couple months. I might be on that fucking cycle with, that annoying thing, you know, I got going for me. The roller coaster in my mind. It's great, you know, when I'm in a great mood, I'm in a great mood. When I'm in a not good mood, I'm in a not good mood. And I think we are beginning the descent into madness. And it really fucking sucks if I'm going through a low this week. It means I'll get better by next week, but this week, cause I have to go to a fucking like wedding thing tomorrow, guys, and I'm gonna be miserable. So it's just like it sucks to be like, you know, but how can you plan for it? How can you really like schedule for that, right? But I tried to eat today. I took literally 3 bites of the meal that Annie lovingly prepared. I didn't throw it out. I saved it, okay? I put it in the fridge. Maybe I will eat a little bit of it later. But I don't have an appetite. I have slept in so much. It's bad today. It's bad, I'll be honest. Hello, Dee. Hi. Hello. I love the animation of cartwheeling in. Max says, you can never plan for feeling yucky, but you can always take care of yourself by eating and drinking. The eating is difficult, but the drinking, I do have the strawberry crush, so I can get my glucose. I don't worry about that. But yeah, I just don't have an appetite. I'm feeling very irritable. I'm just kind of in my own world. And then the upstairs neighbors started hammering on shit. And it was just like one more thing. You know, as soon as I was getting ready for stream, I'm like, wow. Everything is awesome. Everything is great. But yeah, that's the honest truth about how I'm feeling today. I'm going through it. And I'm not looking forward to having to travel in this state. You know, I'm really not, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't wait to just be done with it and over with and back home and sulking here at home. Maybe I'll have enough energy to sulk with you guys when I'm back on Saturday. Yeah. I'm not gonna back out of the collab that I have scheduled for Saturday because honestly, my collabs with Annie and Trix are like they're very chill. They don't require much energy at all. I can just be in a complete fucking fugue state and it'd be fine. You eating garlic cream tortellini? I'm not big on garlic. Plus I'm a vampire. So, but I'm happy for you if you can enjoy that. I am also going to give us a little... This music is too sleepy. This will put me to sleep. I was trying something new, and it's great for the intro, but I think we have to transition once we get out of it, or I will fall asleep. Let's fade that out, okay? And fade this in. There we go. It's a little, just slightly more upbeat. Keep me from collapsing on my keyboard. Tortellini is my favorite SpongeBob character. Hello, Lisa. There's your art. Look. There's your artwork right there. Wow. You came in at just the right time. Fascinating. There is one artwork that is not in that slideshow. I didn't get around to putting in. And I want to show. I want to give it its own little space here, okay? I know I don't have to, but I'm going away and I get really bad anxiety anytime I travel. I'm like, what if this is my last, I don't want to like get you all, sad, but what if something happens to me? Every time I go out and travel, I think about that. And it's like, oh shit. It's too big. I gotta live in the moment. So, here. I'll put this in here too. It doesn't have a title, sorry. But you know what? Max signed their art. So, good job. I'm trying to get this to like line up, Wow. Oh well, good enough. What if... There we go. You did sign it, you did. But Mac drew that for the... Is it the 24th anniversary of the Inuyasha anime? I think it was 24. And turned me into Sokar Yasha. I was so happy. It really cheered me up that particular day. I really appreciated it. So thank you again for that. But I wanted to just give it its own little slot here. But yeah, so that's the other part of my mood. I know a bunch of you have been here for a while to know this about me, but for those who don't know, I get really bad anxiety whenever I travel. I just like go through the worst fucking possible scenarios in my head. I just have this overwhelming sense of mortality whenever I travel. I hate being on the road so much. My partner, Annie, is a very defensive driver, so, like, I know I'll be fine. I do. Logically, I know. I have a partner who is a very safe driver, who will maintain distance from the idiots, but, and from the semi-trucks. That's another thing that Annie is really nice about, because I hate those fucking things. I like driving them in Truck Simulator, but I don't like being around them in real life. Fucking tanks on the road, Anyways. So, I got that anxiety going for me. And I hate it. I can't wait to just be back home and not have to worry about it. But I've been thinking a lot about, like, there's a lot that I want to say today before I go. And I'm glad that it is a cozy coffee conversation because it kind of helps me ventilate before dealing with all of that. I need a drink. I'm thirsty. Hold on. Before I continue yapping, I need a drink. I don't know how long today's stream is going to be, just because of my general mood and like energy level. But I mean, we'll see. I know that my community tends to help me perk up a little bit and I get a second wind. But just letting you know. It might not be a super long stream. And I want to get the important things out of the way now. As hard as it may be to hear, it makes me feel better to say because of my anxiety about this. If something were to happen to him, if something were to happen to me while I'm away, that's a sentence. I want you guys to be able. God, I don't like talking about it like this, but I want you guys to remember me in your deeds, okay? In your artwork, and how you treat others. All right? Nothing could make me happier than reminding your loved ones and people around you how much they deserve to be loved and how much they deserve to be happy. Because, like, that is why I did all of this. That's why I made this channel. That's why I say what I say. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And I want you guys to be able to take that torch and be able to light up other people's torches. You know what I mean? That's what I want from you guys as a community. And again, not saying anything will. I'm sure I'll be perfectly fine and perfectly safe, but you know, Father just wants to remind you, what's the lesson? What have we learned during our time at the sanctuary? And honestly, you should be living that way and treating others around you that way, regardless. Whether Father is around actively in the sanctuary or not. Okay? Hello, Protogen. Hi. Hello, welcome to Sanctuary. Woo. It's just really important to me that you guys understand the lesson, understand the objective, and that you're able to take that memory of me in a way that matters. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's, at the end of the day, at the end of all of this, whenever the fates decide my time is up, I want my legacy to be in people's actions as a result, like, of being inspired by me. I don't want you to just be inspired by me and then just move on. You better not. You better make a community post saying you're okay, nothing bad happened. Oh, I will. Don't worry. My anxiety will be sky high. Okay? It will be. That's the other reason why I have this online community, to keep me company during times like this. So when I travel, and I've already done this before, I will, get to the hotel, and then one of the first things I do is make a community post. One of the first things I do is like, okay, I gotta check in with my community because I want to celebrate being alive. Oh, but man. So yeah. I will check in when I get there. I will check in when I get back. Okay? All right? I can promise that to myself and to you guys. Mac, I'm only going to be a nice person for about 3 to 5 business days post Sokar. No, don't do that. You have to be good. Oh, but yeah, I've just been thinking about that. Even though I know it's probably silly. It's probably dumb, probably stupid. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like a lot of us will, as content creators, I guess, kind of do our work and go about our day in a way that is as if we'll live forever. And while I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, I feel like it is important to future-proof your content, you know? I will take up the mantle of my liege's mission. I'm sure you will. Sure you will. I expect an art gallery in my honor. Oh. You are being a doomer, but at least you think of how your absence could affect others. Oh yeah, I know. Yes. I think about that often. I think about how there are people out there who are entirely dependent, reliant on my streams as like part of their daily routine, getting through their week. And anytime I take off an extended break, I will have people be like, oh, what am I gonna do? And excuse me, I don't mean to. Why is my voice breaking? Why am I getting choked up? Oh, because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you. I love that clip. It's so funny. But seriously, I do love you guys. I really do. Each and every one of you. I don't care how parasocial that sounds or whatever. I do. I think there are many different levels of being able to express that, you know? And I definitely have a very special kind of love and affection for my community. And I know you would miss me as much as I always miss you. You guys don't even know. You guys think that you miss me whenever I'm gone. I miss you guys more. I miss you more. I miss you more. I'm going away for just one day. I'm going away for one day. And, here I am, delivering a fucking, a pre-prepared eulogy. So, yeah. I love streaming. I love having people in my life who care about me, and it's nice. It's a good feeling. At least I have months worth of VODs to watch yours I've never seen. Can watch a minute of each one a day for the rest of my life to stretch it out to always hear you say something new. Wow, that's extremely parasocial, and I love it. 1 minute of Sokar for the rest of my life. You're right though. I have a lot of VODs. How many videos do we have on the YouTube channel? I think it says at the top. I think it's close to almost how many subs we have. 442 videos. That's a lot. That's a lot, honey. I wonder if we will ever have more subs than we have videos. It's such an arbitrary thing. But I've never seen it go over. Maybe someday. You think we can get more souls coming in than content produced? I'd love to see it. Hello, Daily. Hi. Hello. Greetings. Greetings, Outlander. We are just getting sappy in here, okay? We're just getting a little sappy, a little emotional, because I'm about to take a little trip tomorrow, and I hate traveling with a passion. So, also, I want to tell you guys, on the Twitch side of things, I do like to put in a little inspirational message and every time I go live. So for the purple people, you may have noticed, I hope that it's making an impact on your day. I really do. I wish I could do that on YouTube. I do. But yeah, if you want a little inspirational message, consider following me on the Twitch. Another thing, I know we're talking about the temporality of life and this mortal coil, just in case I, leave the mortal plane tomorrow if something horrible, awful happens. But I want to give you guys something to hold on to, something hopeful, besides whether Sokar is alive or not. And that is... Fuck, that's not layered properly, is it? Uh-oh. There. No, fuck! All I want to do is put this over that. Okay. We have this happening, honey. The last week of October. Okay? Alright, so hope you are getting your draw on. Okay? Alright? You still have time to start a little art project of yours. And again, I don't care if you are a professional artist or just if you're like me. Maybe you're like me, okay, honey? And you don't know how to really draw. You never took any courses in like how to make things symmetrical and not shit. And maybe you draw stuff that looks like that looks like this. That's fine, okay? If you draw like this, that's okay. It's okay. I will celebrate it. Okay? If you draw stuff that could even look like this, okay? That's fine. Guess what? I'll celebrate it. I'll frame it. I will shed tears over its beauty, okay? Like, it's a community event. So come in with your best stick figures. Get that prepared. The other part of this. Where's the other part of this? This. Shit. Here. So here's some prompt ideas you got. Before the big stream. I'm going to have a big girthy stream on October 30th. Okay? Alright? So as long as you get it in before then, honey, we'll show it all off on the 30th. But here's some ideas for things you could draw. Halloween themed art of me. Or of the Emberlings, which is the little dog creatures that you guys are, those little cute little black and red jackal things that you are. Or your Embersona, okay? Embersona, honey. It's a little more humanoid. You're going back to work? Okay, Mac. I will continue plugging this event that you have so lovingly helped me with. Have a wonderful day at work. Mwah! A spooky landscape of of the sanctuary, of my domain in the ENVtuber, honey. Or you could just do like the cafe. You could give me your best cafe, okay? You know, and with Halloween decorations or something. But just something that celebrates me, celebrates us, celebrates this vibrant community that we have made, okay? And we have a Discord channel for dropping those submissions into. You should only join the Discord if you're at least 18 years of age or older, because it is an adult space. And because, you know, people can talk to you there, people can DM and whatnot, and I want people to be safe. And also there's a not safe for work channel in there, so you have to be grown up. Also, if you don't have a Discord for whatever reason, you can use the hashtag. You can do hashtag Soktober 2024, okay? And I'll find it. Maybe, possibly, potentially, on the Twitter and the YouTube. And even if you've submitted something, but you just want to spread the word for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe you're just like, man, I really need to tell my friends and family about this event. Then you can just put in a hashtag in a post in October 2024. Ooh, you could just share it around just cause you're nice. Does making a Halloween art-themed art include drawing you in a costume? Sure! Do it! Put me in a costume. But, yeah, these are just ideas just to get the creative juices a-flowing. I've posted this flyer, like, on my Twitter, and I've put it in the YouTube community section, so if you would like to pull it up again and read it, it should be in those places. I also put it in the announcement section of the Discord, which, you know, I never bothered to ask, but I'm wondering if any of you guys got pinged on that. Any of you who are part of the Discord, because I don't know how that works. I'm guessing it worked. Because I remember Annie put in an at everyone underneath it, but I don't know. It should be in the announcement section. You go see it there as well. Okay? But yeah, so you got that to look forward to, okay? So while you are sulking and brooding over Sokar being gone and his personal safety and the potential reality of going the rest of time without Sokar because something horrible happened. A collision with a truck full of honey. Well, honey, listen. Regardless, this is going to happen. Okay? I will come back and I will haunt you. Even. Okay? It's going to happen. So, there's something that you can plan for that in your life could be controllable, and it's good to have things that we can control. And Soktober 2024 is one of them. So control it, own it, and draw it. Oh. So that's out of the way. So that's done. I've been trying real hard to promote these things. Okay? I have to be my own social media manager, which I'm really bad at. But I do try. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm looking forward to having a big long stream and just like pouring over every detail of everybody's art and just I'm sure I'll just be going on and on about how much I love you guys as much as I am today, if not more. It'll be a good stream. Maybe we'll play Zelda. Maybe we will harken back to the beginning of the channel and play Breath of the Wild for like 11 hours with hourly breaks. But I've been thinking about that because that was like, when I think about this channel and like its beginnings, it literally started with Breath of the Wild. That was my first thing that I ever played. I think that'd be a really good idea for a community event, so. That is the plan so far, Sokar. Do-ba-da-ba-doo. Da-ba-da-ba-doo. Do-ba-da-ba-doo. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel awful. But even though I feel awful, I'm trying to like stay positive and have things to look forward to. I like knowing I have a community that I can come back to. I like knowing that we have an event coming up. Like, I have things to look forward to. And I think that is really key. If any of you out there deal with mental bullshit, as I like to call it, okay? Give yourself something to look forward to in the future, okay? Give yourself something that is like, man, when that happens, man, I have to stick around for that. I have to fucking fight to survive, to be around for that, because that, I need that in my life. Pro tip, I guess. At the end of the day, we all just want to be loved. We all just want to have good company, right? And I think that's the other thing that I would want to leave you guys with. Okay? If I end up sandwiched between a peanut butter truck and a jelly truck, okay? On this trip. If, horrible accident. I want you guys to know that instead of dealing with your peers who may have mental health conditions in a way that is like, oh, let me give you a rundown of the top 100 ways you can feel better. Instead of doing that or not knowing how to talk to them, here's what you do. You tell them how much you enjoy having them in your life. You tell them that you're happy that they're here. You say, I'm glad you're here. And you say, I'm just so glad that you're in my life. Like, show gratitude. And I think that regardless, anyone could show gratitude, but one of the messages that I try to push out, I try to put out a lot of positive messaging in regards to mental health. And, in case there is a Sokar spill, okay, on Route 69. God, listen, you need to know how to love people. I want you to understand that it would become and that it is your mission, whether I'm here or not, to love and to be loved, recklessly, fearlessly, unabashedly, okay? Life is short. You gotta love, and you gotta love hard, okay? Okay? You have to just go in charging into your fucking friends and loved ones while they're around and letting them know, hey, you're fucking awesome, okay? You have to. You gotta do it. You never know. You never know what that person's going through. You don't know how long they're going to be around. You don't know what crazy surprises that life has in store, good or bad. So make the most of your time, make the most of your energy, and use it to love, baby. Use it to love, okay? Mm-hmm. That would be the most important thing I think that I would have to say. That's my wish. But I'll be back on Saturday, okay? I will. As soon as I get there, I will. Again, I'll post about it. As soon as I get back, I'll post about it. Not just out of obligation, I want you to understand, but because of my own anxiety. Sunday? Fuck, yeah, that's what I meant. I'll be back on Sunday. My sense of time is all screwed up, okay? But I'll be back on Sunday. Yes, thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me. I'll be back on Sunday. Okay? And you won't have to worry about, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do without Mr. Starfire? Okay? But I'm just preparing you. I'm just, I want to be a content creator that has a community that won't fall apart if I'm away, okay? I am, for whatever reason. Be it for a day, or be it because I have finally kicked the bucket, which I hope is not for decades and decades more, okay? I hope I live to be 200 years old, okay? In the future, like, when we have, like, cybernetic, some kind of technology for preserving our consciousness in the Matrix, and I'm still here, baby. I am determined. I am determined. I'll be the world's first. 200-year-old VTuber. I remember back in my day, back in 2024. Oh yes. I remember when I was still flesh and blood and not machine. This is going off the rails. I really meant this to be sentimental and like heart to heart. Like, I'm gonna miss you. I'm going away. Don't worry, I'll be back. But I guess it wouldn't be a Sokar stream without a little off the rails thinking. Your ears remind me of Pikachu. Oh, you're right. You are right. I have often joked about this because when I debuted, it was just like a black silhouette because I was trying to like get people hyped up for it. And it looks even more Pikachu-like. Hello, Trix. Hi. Hello. Look at this. See, when I first streamed last year, I tried to make a little like poster thing for generating hype. It even looks like a Pokemon this way. You're feeling the sentimentality. I'm glad. Good. That's the objective today. I want all of you to cry collectively at the same time. Okay? You must all weep for me. Oh, but hello, Trix. I hope stream was good. I didn't get a chance to catch it. I didn't get a chance to watch. I slept in. It took a while to get around to doing anything. I've been under the weather. Under the weather, as they say. And it sucks because I'm going on a trip. I'm going on a trip and I feel like shit. That almost rhymes. And I have anxiety about losing my life on the road because I fucking hate traveling. God, it's so scary. I hate it. And I get, there's people out there that probably do it for a living. I know there's people who do it for a living. But I hate it. Barreling down the highway at like 65 miles an hour or whatever, driving essentially a small tank, okay, with other small tanks next to big tanks, otherwise known as semi-trucks. It's wild, okay? We're all just a bunch of we're just like a bunch of monkeys, and here we are piloting these boxes with wheels, just speeding in opposing directions, like a foot away from each other. God. It's so unnatural, honey. It's so scary. Yeah. You drive 550 miles a day for a living, 4 days a week for 17 years. Wow. Yeah, see, I'm sure you probably built a tolerance to it, and you're like, maybe you're not as bothered by it. I don't know. I can't see into your brain, but I don't get out that much. I'm very much a homebody. I barely leave the indoors. I'm an indoor jackal, and I definitely don't go on road trips very much. And so it's stressful. I get all worked up thinking, I feel like that intro cinematic with the Emperor Septim in Oblivion. He's like, my name is Emperor Uriel Septim, and these are the final hours of my life. Ba 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 ba. I feel like that whenever I leave the door, whenever I leave home, it's like, oh. Oh, here we go on a fucking expedition across Tamriel. I don't like going places. So yeah. That's another reason why, though, I like having a community and I like having online friends to check in with and talk about this stuff with. Because before, I didn't have that. Before, Annie was the only person who got to hear me and, endure my panicking and my what-if scenarios, okay? But now you all get to share in their suffering. So, you're welcome. Now you all get to hear about my anticipations of the final destination scenarios of bridges collapsing or logs coming through the window or, I don't know, someone's fucking tire falling off. And look, I think about everything. I think about rocks flying through windshields. I think about all kinds of stuff. I hate it. I feel like Aunt Josephine, from A Series of Unfortunate Events. She's constantly oh, watch yourself. Don't walk beneath that chandelier. It might fall and impale you. Don't open the fridge too fast. Don't. I don't know. Make sure not Not to run anyone or any deer over while you're on the trip. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like hitting wildlife. I don't think that'll happen for us so much. Now where I grew up at as a kid, oh yeah. Oh, I've actually been through that. I have actually experienced that as a kid. I've been in the backseat of a car that hit like a deer at full speed, and it was scary. Yeah. It could all just, it's just so quick. Everything can just, who knows what could happen. I'm just trying to remind people, honey, be safe, be good driver, and be patient. Don't be impatient, okay? Don't be weaving in and out of traffic. Don't be that guy. My partner is a very defensive driver, so I know I'll be fine. But it's mostly other people I'm concerned about, you know? I feel like that's the main thing with driving. It's just like other people and their stupidity. And I can never relax. I'm always like in the passenger seat, like wide awake. And even though, you know, like, I know I have the freedom to just relax, I could shut my eyes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, you know, I'll have my music on and I will shut my eyes and I will try to rest a little bit in the passenger seat, but it's never for very long. I'm just constantly hyper aware, you know? I don't know what that is called. I don't know what that particular anxiety phobia thing is. If there's a word for it, I don't know. But I have that going for me. I feel like a lot of it comes from my mom as well. Because my mom had the same thing. My mom was a little more... My mom's was a little more extreme. My mom actually got diagnosed with, what was it? She went to go get help for her stuff, and they told her she had like agoraphobia, like the lady in American Horror Story. So she would just like stay inside as much as possible because she was terrified of everything outside the house, pretty much. And anytime we went on a trip, man, she flipped the fuck out. She hated driving to the point that she couldn't even like really control her emotions at all. I feel if it was passed on to me, things are a little bit more milder. I still get very anxious, but I can at least control it to some degree and be able to trust my partner. You know, my mom was not able to trust her partner, really. Oh. My dad told me when I was 16, the key to defensive driving is to assume everyone else is gonna fuck it up. Yeah, blinker on, they go straight anyway. Suddenly change lanes for no reason? Yes. My dad told me that if someone is flashing their turn signal, that just means their turn signal works. That just means their lights are working. You should still, like, exercise caution. Yeah. I am capable of driving, but whenever I drive, I have like a death grip on the steering wheel, and I am like hyper vigilant. I can like I can see smells and smell colors, okay? When I drive. And I feel like I may not go fast enough. I don't know. I am the very complete opposite of reckless, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Meanwhile, you know, you look over and you see fucking, I don't know, Susan just like eating her Caesar salad at the wheel. Actual story, by the way. I saw that happen. Her eyes were off the road. I was in the passenger seat. I wasn't driving. I was in the passenger seat. I looked over. And there's this lady just like going to town on the Caesar salad, not looking at the road, looking down. Hands were off the wheel. Like, Annie, get away from this person, please. Thank you. Please get away from this person. Thank you. Some people are just like way too overconfident in their like ability to coast, I guess. I don't know. We got home safe, and I was happy, and I was glad. And that was just on the way to go get like a Chipotle burrito, you know? That wasn't even like a road trip. That was just like down the way. So there's people like that everywhere. Be careful. I have had friends who have gotten in car accidents just like pulling out of parking lots because someone just sideswept them or whatever. I'd be very curious on the data, on the numbers. But I wonder if being on like the interstates is technically safer. I feel like I looked it up once and it made me feel better. I think it's technically safer because everyone's going in the same direction, right? So I will reassure myself that statistically, I am much safer than going to get a Chipotle burrito. Which is still just as concerning, don't get me wrong. But anyway, don't mind me just using my chat as a therapist. I'm just sitting here I'm just laying here in my couch. Just spilling the beans about this. The Autobahn in Germany has no speed limit and is the safest interstate. I've always been curious about the Autobahn, like, in the safety of it. That's incredible. If it is the safest. I think there was like an episode of, what was it? So Conan O'Brien would like go around the world visiting different countries. And one of the countries that he visited was Germany. And he got to be on the Autobahn for the first time. And he was just like terrified while, you know, his driver was just like, la da 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 da. Like, this is normal. I would probably have the same reaction, but maybe, you know, maybe statistically it's actually quite safe. I imagine you're not turning very much at all. I don't know how straight the Autobahn is, but I imagine it must be very straight. Super straight. Way straighter than I could ever be. Oh. Man, I can't wait to be home for multiple reasons, because not only do I have to face my fear of the outside world and the road, but then when I get there, then I have to face my fears of people and sick people. I don't like sick people. Sorry, but I don't. If I am amongst a crowd and there's someone in that crowd that is, coughing like a toddler, nope, bye. I'm walking the opposite way. So it's like there's that expectation in the back of my mind. I don't like people who are inconsiderate like that of personal space or of health and are just weird. Especially like where I grew up, like my upbringing, right? People were very touchy-feely and would show up to like family events and stuff regardless. Even if they had a kid who was like deathly sick, has the flu, they'd bring him along anyway and would show up and be like, yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world, the Thanksgiving dinner. It's like, no, you could have missed it. Now everyone's gonna get sick. Thank you. Thanks for bringing your snotty-nosed child here, and now we're all gonna get sick. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just a weird thing for me to feel, but I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it shows that you care more than if you were to just show up and everyone has the flu in the entire family. I think doubly so, like, post-pandemic, right? It's, like, still on the brain, kind of. Just in general, I feel like I've become so much more heightened about not wanting to get sick. So there's that. I really don't want to get sick. I don't want to come back and then be like, sorry, chat, I have to cancel stream because I can't stop coughing. That would suck. But what can you do? What can you do? Thankfully, my partner, okay, look, I know it's not a good thing. It isn't. But my partner also has, like, a form of anxiety, like social anxiety. So I know I'm not alone. I know I have someone who understands. And I know that Annie will want to, like, get in, get out just as much as me. So I have that consolation. My partner is not an extrovert who wants to hang back and talk to everybody and hug everybody, Like, that's not Annie at all. I'm glad. I'm so glad, because it means whenever we have to do anything that is mandatory, I know it's going to be one and done. I know it's going to be just real quick. It's not gonna be a Midwestern goodbye, you know? This is me just reassuring myself. You will notice that throughout all of this ranting and raving about my anxieties, there's the ever-present grounding constant that is Annie, my partner. You know? It's why we're together. There's more than one reason why we're together, but you know, one of them, hey, I found someone who understands and meshes well with those parts of me and keeps me calm. You know? They really know how to keep me calm and to work with those parts of me. Whenever there's like really bad, severe weather, you know, because I also have an anxiety about that. I hate severe weather. I am a tornado survivor. And there they are. I'm a tornado survivor, so I have a lot of anxiety about severe weather. And Annie is, you know, always on the radar and like looking at the weather and letting me know and delivering to me the science in real time. I have my personal meteorologist, Annie Muson. And just let me know, hey, it's moving this way and we're fine. You know? Hello, Pastel. Oh, look, it's a handsome jackal. Oh, look, it's cute, handsome catboy, Pastel. Hi, Nanakazi. Hi. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just talking about stuff, anxieties. All the things that I've been thinking about. I hope the weather's good, by the way. Or is that going to be another thing I'm going to have to worry about? I'm checking the weather. I don't want to be driving in fucking horrible thunderstorms or whatever. I think it should be okay. I think it should be great. Let's see. Oh, the weather's perfect. Weather is perfect. Actually, that's my temperature range. What is it? 50 degree low, a 78 degree high. And clear, sunny skies. Oh, how about the allergy index? What's that gonna be? Cause that would suck if I'm going and then I'm sneezing. That would really suck. I would hate that a lot. Let's see. Oh, it does say, man, the pollen's very high. Okay, so I might be a sneezing mess. So I know maybe I should pack along my allergy stuff. It's not like lethal allergy, but you know, I don't want to show up to this wedding with like watery eyes and sneezing and like maybe. I overpack. Does anyone else out there overpack? I do. But I'm gonna try to limit myself. I'm not gonna bring the big bag. I'm gonna bring the small bag. Okay? Oh. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about the weather. That's nice. Get that bag. I will. Maybe I'll bring my Switch and play some Zelda as the hot twink Link. Maybe that'll help take my mind off things. Perhaps. But I'll make it. I'll get there. I'll get the hotel. I'll get to the hotel, and then I'll put out a community post and say, I made it. I'm alive. Woo! And then once everything's said and done and I'm back on Sunday, I'll be like, I'm back. Woo! Okay? I will celebrate. I will celebrate. Good times. Come on. I will. We're not going to a hotel? I thought we were. Because we have like... Don't we still have like several hours before the main event? We're driving there and back in one day. Well, there and back again, I suppose. Wow. Okay then. All right. Sure. I'll just go fuck myself with all the misinformation I spewed earlier. Good. Okay, see? Look. It's an even, like, quicker ordeal than I thought. We're just gonna go there and just be back. I was confused, like, why do you need a bag? Well, because I thought it was, I couldn't remember. I could not. You know, I don't remember things very well. My brain does not remember things very well, okay? I thought this was going to be an entire day's worth of fucking being outside of my comfort zone, okay? Maybe I am making a mountain out of a molehill, as they say, perhaps. The brain is not meant to hold things very well. Okay, well, whenever I get back, I will tell you. I will say. There and back again. A Sokar story. I don't know why I had to read that in an Irish voice. Oh, I don't know. I get all bent out of shape over things that are probably very minor. But I'm grateful that I have a partner who reminds me, like, don't worry, it's not a big deal. I am one of those people though that is like, if you're gonna plan anything with me, you gotta plan it way in advance. You do. You have to, so I can emotionally prepare myself. Okay? First of all. So I can prepare for human contact. And two, because my memory is fucking awful. So, yeah. I would get anxious over the fucking, like, mailman, okay? Or the pizza delivery guy. Alright? I hated it. It's like, wow, you got the thing that I want. But I have to make contact with you in order to get the thing. And I hated it. I hated answering the door. And my mom was the same way. So we would, like, argue with each other. Who's going to answer the door? Oh my God, they're on the way! Yeah. And because my mom, I felt, had it a bit worse than me. I don't know. Maybe my mom was just... Maybe my mom was a little manipulative. Okay. She would say things like, you know, I did my part. I brought you into this world. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. The least you can do for your mother is you can answer the door. And I was like, ah! But it's your pizza. Fuck. Always sending me to go like fetch things at the local convenience store. Boom, boom, boom. And I really didn't like it. I really hated it. Hello, Zero. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the sanctuary. Today's fucking therapy session day, okay? Today is therapy session with Sokar day. Before I go, I'm just laying it all out there on the table so that I feel better, so that I feel progressively more stupid for the things that I'm worried about, okay? And I am, I'm feeling pretty dumb for some of the things that I've been thinking so much about. Multi-streaming is a thing now, yeah? Yep. Does a tree fall if no one hears it? What? I don't think... Wait a second, you got that backwards. It should be if a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? That's what you... Is that... I don't know. Nanakazi says, I also struggle with anxiety myself, so I get that. Well, good, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. We can all be a fucking jittery, nervous mess together. Okay? We can all gather around with our cups of therapeutic coffee and just fucking spill it everywhere from shaking from anxiety, and it'd be fine. You know what I find the most comforting thing is to be around those who share in your toil, just so that you feel less crazy. That's another reason why I love this community so much, is because I know that there's people out there who can relate to me on certain things, and it's like, oh, thank fuck I'm not the only one. And to answer your question, Zero, yes, it does make a sound. It still makes a pressure wave, I'm sure, because that's physics. I get travel anxiety, but if you give me headpats, I'll settle down. Oh yeah, I spent like the first hour of the stream talking about that. It's been an hour. Oh my god. My streamer bot isn't on. My streamer bot's not on. I should get up and I should take a break. I'm gonna turn that on now. I don't know if any of you have been trying to give me headpats or bongos, but if you have and you've been wondering, what the hell, where is the disembodied hand that gives Sokar headpats? Well, that's why I didn't have it on. But now it is. So, hooray. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. If you've been singing for the past hour or so, honey, it's time to get up, stretch your ding darn bootsies. Get up, stretch your butt cheeks. Get up and stretch your glutamus maximus. Get up and stretch, I don't know, everything all at once. Every single muscle in your body, just at the same time, okay? And I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? What? You know what I'll do? Actually, I'll leave you with a little fun clip compilation, okay? And then I'll be right back. What? My stomach hurts. Stop. Oh.
I'll deride you. This might be relevant.
Are they taking
The Raiju
Raiju?
can siphon power from nearby electrical devices, making it move
God
faster.
damn it. Oh. If you are a enjoyer of Starfire, Sokar Starfire, then fuck you. No, not fuck you. You know what I meant. I was talking to this thing. Ah, no. Ah. I don't know. It's something with the audio quality, I think.
We're so close.
Better luck next time, fox boy.
I know he didn't say that. I thought he said better luck next time, fuck boy.
I'm in position, Doctor. Tell me when.
Here. Yes, you can, you bitch. Yes, you can. It's like a fucking, it's just like a bratty switch, you know? I can't. Yes, you can. Stop. Shut up. Not interested in that.
The island is set to blow up.
Ah, the safes aren't blinking anymore. God damn it, it moved again. Ah. Oh. I'm going to shit. Where are the butt cheeks of safety? Where are they at? Oh no! Where are they? Where are those cheeks? No. No. Okay. All right. Quick, hide in the crack. No! How about you go fuck yourself? How about you suck on these nuts? Hand over those emeralds. No! Hand them over now, Rouge. I need them. No! Come and get them, you bitch! Oh! I'll fuck your shit up! Rouge, stop fucking around! I ain't playing. Oh! I'm gonna stick these heart-shaped iron boots so far up inside you! You wouldn't dare, Rouge!
Look at that.
Wow. So beautiful with the pride flag flying in front of it, from my perspective. Oh. God bless the gays. Oh my god. You're crazy. Okay. We've already played one community game on the channel, I guess, sorta, kind of. I don't know. Not really. Ish. We played, who's this? Who was that? Who was that? Was that Trix? Who? What? Who was that? My mom's favorite flower was like lilac. And she had a lilac bush outside the house. So every time you left, one, you could get attacked by bees, but also you'd smell the lilacs. So whenever I smell lilacs, I think of my childhood. Oh, I'm on fire! I am the great fairy of flame, guardian of Death Mountain. You've done well, young adventurers. This time, you've managed to collect 4,832 rupees. You've done well to gather so much treasure. I dub you. Little eggs waiting to hatch into heroes. I grant you this silver key. Now take it and leave me alone.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
You great fairy. Oh, me too.
You all seem to have collected the 3 silver keys. Vati's Palace of Winds is a great castle that floats in the sky. You know, now you've gathered the keys of the fairies of forest. Ice and flame.
Oh my
The
God.
palace shall appear. Onward, young heroes. You must save Princess Hilda. Come on, turn green, you fuck. Green. Verde. Ah, you see? Sometimes the lights speak Spanish. You've fallen asleep, that's okay. I give you all permission to fall asleep during this stream. I understand the rumble of the engine, the jazz, the soothing dulcet tones of my voice. Oh, fuck! Hi, honey. Hello. I'm back, baby. Okay. I went and made myself a nice hot cup of apple cider. Apple cider. Let's make sure of some streaming things here. Okay. Here we go. Yep. StreamerBot is doing its thing. Good. Great. WB, welcome back, welcome back. I'm assuming that's what that means. I don't know what else could mean. Oh. Stretch! I'm doing another extra stretch. Ah! My back. My spine. My spine. My lower back is killing me. And I must confess, I need to leave. Need to leave. That's like my favorite little bit. I did it once on stream, and then now I can't stop. Oh. What are we talking about? We're talking about me. We're talking about me. We're talking about tomorrow. Talking about how much I'm dreading it. We're talking about my mood. Going through a thing, and I feel like shit. I feel like shit. But, however, I have things to look forward to. I do. Such as, BAM! And, you know, the Soktober. If you don't know, those of you who are just tuning in, we do have an event that is happening at the end of the month. October! Ooh, spooky! Ooh! So the idea is October 30th. I'm gonna have a big, long, girthy stream, okay? We're gonna show off people's art that they've submitted in that time. It'd be great. It'd be awesome. It'd be wonderful. Yep. That's the second time I plugged that, but I need to. I have to. We're getting closer. Getting closer and closer. We're also getting... Wow, my birthday is like a month away. My birthday is a month away, honey. I'm aging. I'm slowly aging. The time is going. The time is flying. You know what we did? What did we do, actually? Last year, on my birthday, I think we played World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. I think we did that, like, all day. And I was really sad that, like, Blizzard moved on. And they turned the server into a Cataclysm server, which I don't like as much. I was very upset about it. I remember. But I had a birthday stream, and if I could be wrong, I feel like that was like my most popular stream, honey. I feel like that was the stream that had the most people ever. It was my peak. And everything from then has been downhill. No, I'm kidding. No, it wasn't, actually. It was not my most viewed. That's like my fourth. But my most viewed video on the channel is a World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. Oh my god, what a fucking mouthful of syllables. It is a stream that is in that playlist. Oh, that's when we were raising money for Thankmas. I remember. Yeah. I remember. We were doing like a charity. The second most viewed one is Sonic Adventure 2. Of course it is. That game brought out so many aspects of my personality. The rage, the laughter, the sorrow. I never beat the final, like, secret level or whatever. It's too much. The paper. What do you mean the paper? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, I thought you were going to tell me, like, I left something out on the counter or something, because I was munching on some pepper jack cheese. And the slices are, like, separated by little papers. I don't know. I might have accidentally attempted to inhale the pepper jack cheese as well. It's not breathable. And I know it's crazy, you wouldn't think, but you're making an Office reference, aren't you? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing with your life. Yeah, Cataclysm. Cataclysm was a cataclysm for that franchise. Mm-hmm. I always say it's kind of funny because like that expansion was about the apocalypse, right? It was about this horrible series of events caused by whatever the fuck his name was, that dragon. I feel like it was Deathwing? Yeah. And it was supposed to be like apocalyptic events, ripping Azeroth apart. And also like symbolic because that was the end of the peak of the MMO, I feel. That was the end of the glory days. That was when they started catering more to the players at the end. I think that's always been a problem that World of Warcraft has had. I think they're starting to change. I haven't played the latest expansion, but I know they have they've started to change a little bit and realize, oh, maybe just giving content to the elite player base at the end of the progression, maybe that's not good. Maybe we should actually try and make our game fun again and have content for people who are also just coming into it. Cause yeah, I think that really is how you kill a game, is if the only content that you are updating and patching or whatever is just very specifically for those players who have already got it down to a formula and are at maximum level cap, and you're just giving them new raids, new dungeons, blah blah blah, all this epic loot for all the in-game PvP shit and the new tier and the new season shit of the fuck. The fucking rank 13. Increase your prestige to level 5,100 billion and you can unlock this crazy new armor in this location. And I think that's how you kill an MMO. I think that's how you kill it. The only MMO that was capable of dethroning World of Warcraft was itself. How poetic. How tragic. It's like the Roman Empire, fractured itself. Just was we're gonna cater to this player base and keep you guys separate from that player base. And that was the end of it. Also, no king rules forever. Yeah, that's true. It's also very true. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. The Ozymandias quote also applies to video game developers. Reminds me of the Ozymandias we dropped in conversation. Yeah, I literally just brought it up again. Same brain cell once again. Yes. Such is the steady marching of time. Another quote that I like that is kind of in that genre of thinking. So in Civilization 6, here we go with the nerd emoji glasses. In Civilization 6, when you build the Great Library, Wonder, Sean Bean, chimes in, and he's like, "We can roam the bloated stacks of the Library of Alexandria, where all imagination and knowledge are assembled. We can recognize in its destruction the warning that all we gather will be lost." And I was like, wow. And he's like delivering this line very passionately while the Great Library is like being constructed in this like super time-lapse cutscene. I don't know. I like it a lot. That's a quote from Alberto Manguel, apparently. Those are my favorite parts of those games. Listening to Sean Bean. When in all his wisdom. I wonder who they're gonna have doing the narration in Civ 7. Boom, 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 boom. I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited for Civ 7. A little bit. I'm glad that they dropped the cartoony art style, the non-serious art style of Civ 6. They went back to it being a little more dark, rugged, realistic, as history is. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, no. But Civ 6 was like a different mood, right? It was trying to capture like the brightness and inspiration of tomorrow. There was another quote that Sean Bean had. I can't remember for what technology or whatever it was. But Sean Bean told a joke. He was like, "I was reading a book on the theory of gravity the other day. I couldn't put it down." Like, wow. Wow, Sean Bean. I don't remember. It was probably the gravity technology. I don't know. The theory of gravity. And what's even more ironic about it all is that all of Sean Bean's characters are kind of like notorious for getting killed off early, right? In all his movies and everything. So it's just like a little extra drop of finality and nihilism or whatever if Sean Bean's delivering these lines about the end of empires. I think his character in the promotional trailers for that game didn't even survive in the trailers. Yeah, I remember. He was voicing a character in the trailer for Civ 6 that ended up getting shot down, like, in a World War II plane or something. And in the trailer, like, his character's daughter like lived on and like became president or something and was like looking towards the future, reflecting on the past. I don't know. But it was funny because it's like, man, you can't even get away from it in a video game. I guess in Oblivion, Sean Bean voiced Martin Septim, right? The true heir to the throne of Tamriel. And Martin ended up dying. Spoiler. We haven't gotten there yet in my Oblivion playthrough, but it's an old enough game. I think it's okay to just be like, yeah, I've played this before and I know what happens. He dies. He sacrifices himself. He like becomes an aspect of Akatosh or something, I think. To like fight back Mehrunes Dagon. He becomes dragon. Like Princess Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom at the end, also spoiler. But she's able to change back at the very end, spoiler. It doesn't really make sense to say spoiler after I deliver the spoiler, does it? That's kind of useless. I tell you everything that happens at the end and then say, spoiler. Spoilers! Isn't that what the lady said in Doctor Who? With her fucking book, little journal. Spoilers, sweetie. Ooh. I don't know. Anyhow, I hope that all of you are doing well, and maybe you have more relaxing plans for the weekend. I hope you do. I hope and I wish that you are just able to just turn your brain off and play some games or whatever, get some rest. Not have to deal with people, okay? I wish this upon you. I will do the socializing so you don't have to, okay? Yes. Also today, for a cozy coffee conversation, things are a little on the quiet side today anyway, but because I'm feeling a little moody, I did say I was thinking about doing like a pretty short stream. I just wanted to get my thoughts out. I wanted to get my anxieties out. I wanted to remind you all how much you're loved, how much I love you, honey, how much I care about you, and how much I care about this community. And silly as it may be, with my sense of mortality, anytime I fucking leave my den, I like reminding you, and I like reminding myself of how much all of this means to me. It's not just like a side thing, you know what I mean? It's not just like an interest or a hobby. To me, this is what I'm here for. To me, I am here to stream. I was born. I was molded for this. It's what I do. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Excited to see the community that continues to grow from it. And I'm exceedingly grateful for the community that I have. that helps me feel better about stuff like this. We had some very kind words in the beginning, I know. As I was just fucking word vomiting all of my emotions everywhere. And the Emberlings were like so nice. I'm gonna be thinking of you guys while I'm gone for sure. Hope you'll be thinking of me. I'm sure you will, honey. But I might head off a little earlier than usual. Just cause I don't know if I have the energy to just continue talking to myself. I don't think I have it in me today. Some days I do, some days I don't, and today I don't. Usually, most days I do. But today I'm tired, and it's okay to admit that you're tired. And I'm hoping that by living by example, I can encourage other people to to feel secure in that, because it's okay. Okay, we all get tired sometimes. We all get a little sad, a little tired, and we care a little more than we're supposed to. We care and we carry a little more than we're supposed to, and it's okay. At the end of the day, you're human. At the end of the day, you're human. Can't do it all. And you will have times where you feel a little overwhelmed, and that's totally valid. You probably feel overwhelmed because you are overwhelmed. And I think that's where the change begins, is when you acknowledge, oh, I don't just feel like this, or I feel like that. You are. And once you start acknowledging that about yourself, that you are these things, it helps. It helps kind of, or at least it helps me kind of realize, yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. But I hope that no matter what, while I'm gone, that you guys will carry on, you'll carry the torch, and you will love yourself and love one another shamelessly, recklessly, viciously, aggressively, and always work to lift each other up. And even if you're not feeling so hot, not feeling so great, hope that you will understand and embrace the fact that it's better that you're here. It really is. And I'm so glad you're here. And at the very least, hold on to that thought, okay? I don't know if there's anyone else out there, if there's anyone out there who really hangs on to my words, or really, my streams are a part of their routine, a part of their day, a part of their week. I'm sure there are. Oh, I know there are, actually, now that I really think about it. There's just one thing that I want you to take away from all of this, is that you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be happy, and that even if things are not so good today, one day they will be again. And I put out a big, long video, actually, called Everything is Gonna Be Okay. And I think that is worth listening to if you need to hear that. Hell, I might put a link in the description below after this becomes a VOD. Just because I'd just like to leave everything. I'd like to leave that behind for you. And also for myself. I think it would be kind of on brand to have. But everything is gonna be okay, honey. I'm gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. We're gonna reconvene on Sunday, because my sense of time is messed up and Annie had to correct me. I'll be back on Sunday, and we'll be playing Grounded with Annie and Trix, doing who knows what the fuck, I don't know. Doing fuck all. And it's okay. That's the other thing. You don't have to have 100% of the plan figured out because the future is a theoretical state, okay? All right? Who knows how that shit's gonna go down? So it's good to have guidelines for how things will go down, but you shouldn't stress over the details. So I'm not gonna stress over the details. I'm gonna make that active decision to be like, these things are gonna happen. I don't know how they're gonna happen, but they're gonna happen, and I'm not gonna stress about it because there's no point. You know? Let go of what you can't control. Hold on to what you can. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good word of wisdom. Wow, Sokar, you are so intelligent. Why, thank you, Sokar. You know, I do my best. Well, you know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit sometimes, Sokar. Well, you're pretty great. You're pretty great too. I am going crazy. No, I am going crazy. Oh, how long have I been doing this already? We've hit 2 hours. I think a 2-hour stream is fine. I think it is. I kind of just want to enjoy my day and relax and try and just not think about shit for a while. Especially because I'm in the mood that I'm in, not just because of the anxiety that I'm facing with tomorrow, but just in general. I felt myself kind of slipping, and yeah, I think I'm gonna take some time for myself rest of my Friday. So let me, how do I do this? I don't think I have this set up properly. That down. This here. We have to move our slideshow down here, probably. There we go. Okay. I'm ending things early today, just because I'm not feeling it. And things are very quiet today. But I know all of you are all busy going about your day, and I'm so proud of you. Whenever you do watch this as a VOD, honey, I want you to know that I am very proud of you for all the work you've put in this week, honey. You've done so well. You've done so good. I'll see you on Sunday at the time of this. Yeah, remember that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. Remember to be good to yourself and to be good to each other, okay? Time for me to fuck off. Wow, this is not layered correctly. Wow, that is not layered correctly. Get thee behind me! There. Alright. I'm gonna try and chill out, enjoy the rest of my day. But I appreciate all of you who watch as a... Maybe you're watching it as a VOD. Maybe you're lurking. Maybe you're chatting. Maybe you have chatted. Maybe, I don't know, but I appreciate you. Bye, honey. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah.